Okay, to make fire starters, you're going to need a few things, the majority of which you could probably find at home. Some you'll have to buy. The first is cardboard egg cartons. We intentionally buy eggs in cardboard cartons so we can reuse them. Next, you'll need dryer lint. So as you're cleaning out your dryer filter, just collect it in a bag, save it for when it's fire maker time. You'll need an old pot, an old pan. As you can see, this is pretty nasty. We just decided that, we're going to dedicate this to making fire starters, and it stays with the rest of the supplies all year round. Next, you'll need some candles. And what I do is I go out on Amazon and I just look for cheap candles that you can buy in a case. The cheaper the better. You just need the wax, right? You can also collect toilet paper and paper towel rolls. Those will make a jumbo fire starter, and I'll show you how to make both of those. But once you have all this, then you have all the necessary supplies you need to make fire starters. Okay, so the first step is you need to chop up your candlesticks into smaller portions. You want to do that because it'll make it melt quicker and more consistently and keep it from burning, sticking to the side of the pan. So just get a pair of old scissors, chop it into small chunks. Do that until you've got, I don't know, I'm going to do about half the size of this container full. And then we'll get that on the stove and get it boiling, and then we'll prep the rest of the things. So we're kind of multitasking and being efficient. All right, everybody, while your wax is melting, what you're going to do is you're going to stuff the lint into your egg cartons. What I do is I fill each individual egg section about 2/3 of the way full with dryer lint. As you can see, a little bit of lint goes a long ways. I've still got a lot more left to go. So you can see that's how they're prepped, and now they're ready for the wax. Okay, so I'm about halfway done melting down the candles. You can see the liquid wax in there. And just so everybody sees the setup, I've got the bowl of candles and candle wax floating in a pan of boiling water. So pretty simple, almost ready to start making our fire starters. Okay, so our wax is ready, completely liquefied, and with some heat resistant gloves, I'm going to pick this up and slowly pour into our container here, covering our lint completely with wax. And then we just let it harden. Okay, we got our second batch of candle wax here, and now we're going to make a super fire starter. And you do that just by dunking it in there, flipping it around, getting it coated really well in wax. Once it's fully coated, set it up. All right, so the wax is hardened. Now comes the probably more difficult piece, and that's cutting them into individual fire starters. Find a decent pair of scissors, ones that you're not too worried about because they're going to be pretty dull after this. And you're just going to have to work your way through and cut them off into individual pieces like that. Okay, so the last test is to see if these will actually start a fire. So here we go.